headed to the final bout at 285 pounds. This is awesome. This is Big Ten wrestling here.
So for all the marbles, Demetrius Renfroe heading into the heavyweight match will take on Conan Jennings. Can you believe this? Tom Minkle is probably sweating right now.
You couldn't have written it any better for your final home dual meet. Both winless teams looking for their first Big Ten victory of the season. Tom Minkle's final bout of his home career.
Oh, how does this happen? You couldn't write it better than this.
If somebody loudspeakers, the final countdown of Tom Minkle's career in Jennings Fieldhouse.
Oh, the final countdown playing.
Demetrius Renfroe, the 2-7 junior from Inkster, Michigan, Wayne Memorial High School versus the redshirt freshman Conan Jennings, 5-12 on the season from Centerville, Ohio, Centerville High School.
And we're curious how Coach Minkle's feeling, but imagine Demetrius Renfroe, what he's going through right now. 25 years Coach Minkle has led this Michigan State program. And Demetrius Renfroe, it's all in his hands. Last duel here in East Lansing on the big stage at Jennings Fieldhouse on the campus of Michigan State.
This bout, drama added because of the bonus points earlier in the duel.
So for all the marbles, Demetrius Renfroe, the Spartans put it in his hands. So we'll see, does he have ice running through his veins?
And this is what you love to see in this conference. The best teams in the country going at it, coming down to the final bout.
So now Demetrius Renfroe with
2-on-1. Jennings collar ties on the right.
And Coach Roger Chandler wants Demetrius Renfroe to take that down to the mat.
And Renfroe, the aggressor early here in this bout, halfway through the first period. And a beautiful snatch single by Renfroe. But can he finish? This is where he struggled last week against Indiana.
Oh,
and a 2-point takedown for Renfroe.
And he finishes it!
And a 2-point near fall. 4-0 lead for Renfroe early in this bout.
Tremendous wrestling from Demetrius Renfroe. Coach Minkle is saying armbar and nothing else. Demetrius, Coach Minkle, he wants to make sure that Demetrius Renfroe does not get out of position. So he is telling him, strictly stick with the armbar. We don't need anything else. A 4-0 lead for a heavyweight is a good enough lead. So we got stalling on the top man.
We're putting all this pressure on Renfroe here, but also, you know, Jennings is also in a position to give his team a victory. So
sorry for the scoring update. Lack of it there, sorry, but Demetrius Renfroe with the 2-point takedown, 2-point near fall, leads 4-0. Match score 16-15 in favor of the Spartans after Jacob Cooper's 1-second reversal over Jacob Berkowitz to give the Spartans the lead here in Jennings Fieldhouse.
15 seconds remain in this first period.
Christian, we couldn't have asked for a better duel here to end Tom Minkle's tenure. And Demetrius Renfroe, they need to be smart here. He has to pick a side and ride out that first period. So Demetrius Renfroe
is going to defer choice to Jennings.
Jennings chooses the down position.
And another look at this double leg that Renfroe finishes with. Drives his feet and holds Jennings on his back. Secures that arm, gets a 2-point near fall.
And that gave him the 4-0 lead, and that's currently where we stand here in our final match.
Good breakdown for Renfroe. A heavyweight, all that pressure on you.
So he has to stay out to the side. He cannot ride parallel. He's already been hit with stalling once. So the next stalling will be a point awarded to Jennings. So Demetrius Renfroe has to make sure that he either picks a side. That's the most important thing here.
Also, Jennings is laying with his head on the mat, elbows in, and he's really not trying to get up to his feet. So who could you warn here? Renfroe just riding that wrist on the left side.
So stalling on the bottom man. So 55 seconds left. Stalling on both men. Demetrius Renfroe leads this bout 4-0. The Spartans lead 16-15. So Demetrius Renfroe riding parallel. And I'm guessing
Renfroe needs to be careful here. He's had his hip on the mat.
But Jennings isn't doing anything to get up. So you can't really hit Demetrius on top if the bottom man's not doing anything. 20 seconds left here. 16-15, Spartans lead. Renfroe, 3 minutes and 5 seconds of riding time. And there Jennings gets the escape.
Three minutes and 6 seconds of riding time. Renfroe has that locked up. So essentially a 4-point lead headed to the third period. Renfroe picks bottom.
Final 2 minutes of Coach Minkle's long career here at Michigan State. So Renfroe chooses the down position as he leads 4-0.
And Jennings has to be confident here on top if he's gonna elect to try to ride here because he's down by 4 points.
He does have a significant weight advantage on Renfroe too. So Renfroe needs to get a base, build his hips up, work to his knees, or he's going to get hit for stalling here.
Berkwood's doing a great job riding. Excuse me, not Berkwood's. Jennings doing a great job riding here, but a ride is not going to give his team the victory.
So nearing 1 minute left here in this third period. Final match of the duel, and there you see Matt Soroczynski hits Demetrius Renfroe for his second stalling. So that brings the score to 4-2, and you have to start thinking, if you're a Northwestern coach, maybe you want to go into a neutral position.
If I were a Northwestern coach, I would have said to go in neutral position a minute and 10 seconds ago. And the Northwestern coaches want him to let him go, but Jennings not listening to his coaches. He's going to get an earful after this bout. Jennings looking to put that arm across the back.
So
another stall call
for stalling,
on
and now they have. So that brings the score to 4-3. Demetrius Renfroe does have the riding time locked up, and a cradle is locked. The top man has the cradle locked. 10 seconds left.
Three, 2, 1, and the buzzer, the Spartans win! Tom Minkle earns a victory in his final bout of his career in Jennison Fieldhouse. Couldn't have written it any better.